Hey everybody, this is round 1 and we're on the play with very nice hand. We'll see what our opponent is playing in, I hope, a couple of turns. Obviously I'm gonna start with Forest and Birds, just not lose life, in the case our opponent's playing Burn or some sort of aggressive strategy. Let's open this. So Island, we might be up against blue white control, just sky, blue red control, or storm. I hope this is not the last one because it's a very difficult matchup, especially game 1. There is some danger in playing 2 mana dorks of getting electrolyzed, but this is just turn 2, so no such need. Blue white, sure. If this is straight regular blue white control or Jeskai maybe, then we are fine. This matchup is winnable and we just have to be careful because it's very skill intense. But if this is Blue White Miracle, the version that has raised popularity recently, then we are in trouble. What to do now? We can keep up company. We can keep up Chord of Calling, play Devoted Druid. I don't like playing Druid right now because it's just one path and we are pretty much stacked. Next turn we can't do anything. Neither Court Fortune nor play Collected Company. So this Druid, previous draw with Druid would be fantastic. Right now it's not so good. Okay. Field of Ruins, so our Gavony Township is kind of in danger, but it's not a big problem as we have second copy. What to do now? We can court for something, but I don't like courting here. We will just play company because court for 3 getting back witness getting back company is much better than doing anything else. I guess I want Duskwatch and things. We want some mana sink because we have lots of mana right now. Okay, if our opponent doesn't puff it right now, then we have some more or less free activations. Okay, our opponent is not doing anything right now, and I suppose he's either waiting with some puffing or counter spell for a spell that is worth it. But if he had counter spell, he would counter this. So I think he's sitting on some Supreme-Verdict, Wrath of God effect. I'm not gonna play anything more onto this table. I will probably play land, attack, pass the turn, and activate this a couple of times. Okay, we have Vizier. So we have some plan after that. Play the Devoted Druid, then Vizier, and maybe try to combo off. I haven't. It's my first video for Card Not Life, and generally speaking, one of the first I have ever made. So I'm sorry for any inconveniences and problems with sound, graphics, and so on. I'm strongly thinking about, strongly considering some Twitch streaming action, and I see some advantages, pluses and minuses of recorded videos and stream videos. Stream is for sure interesting because it's going on right now. You can ask questions, you can discuss some plays with chat, and it's very nice. But I like very much when somebody is putting video in the internet and I can watch it as a whole when I have some time. Just slow it down, stop the video, do something else. Okay, our opponent is destroying this, so I think I'm gonna float some mana. This was unnecessary, but still I don't wanna lose any mana right now. So I'm gonna activate him already. We still have 4 mana. Bluffing Company, it's not bad either. But I guess he's gonna flip. Our opponent is pretty slowly playing it out. Even slower than us, I mean, than I do. I'm trying to discuss some plays with you, of course offline, right? But to tell you what is my reasoning, what we have in here. I think that Devoted Druid is much better, much more threatening on its own than Noble Hierarch. Yeah, activate again. It doesn't matter too much which mana I will use, which mana I will leave. This is kind of interesting because we can think of taking Seer and coming off, but if he plays some Wrath of any path, then we're not going to have Kitchen Finks fresh. We'll have to pump it with Gavony, so next thing is probably just better in longer game. People were asking me how about clicking. Do I not suffer too much because of this combo deck being very slow and very click intense? But I do not too much. For sure, it's better than KCI. Tough, I guess. Timely reinforcements, interesting. I have seen this play before. I have seen this card being played as a one main deck. I think I want to play Druid before combat just because it's 1 mana cheaper. We're gonna attack with this too. If he wants to triple black something, then I'm fine with pumping with Gavony and getting rid of this stuff. I think my opponent does not have Supreme Verdict or Wrath of God. He wouldn't play this. He just would kill my board. So, and I think he has buff. What I wanna do is play next Druid, I guess, because it requires him. Oh, interesting. Have to exile his own guy. So he's short on mana probably. He's looking for some. I'm afraid he has Terminus in hand because he has now 5 mana and he can. I wanted to play second Druid because he can puff 1 and pass the turn and that's it. But with Druids he needed either double puff or some other combination or some Master Removal spell. But unfortunately, if he has Terminus, then I don't want to play anything else. I can try to Chord at the end, step for 3, get back Company with Witness, or just go for Druid and try to combo off. But this is very tricky play. I think he will attack and then play Terminus, and it's very bad. It's just very bad. I'm gonna pump with Gavony because if he has buff to exile or some sort of removal, then it doesn't matter if I do it or not. And we'll see what my opponent will do. Awesome draw. Just awesome. Okay, let me think. He might have Cryptic Command, so I don't want to cast anything before combat, but still I can do some other tricky stuff. If he, for example, has only Cryptic Command or only 1 copy of Path to Exile, I can play this. He, in response, counters it or do anything else, and we can Chord for 2 and get back another Vizier while this one is on the stack and Path is on the stack. Let's see how much mana do I need for this. 1 for this guy, and probably, let's say 6 for this one, because we want to do it for 3 mana, for x equal 3. In case he doesn't realize, we can go for another Vizier and try to go off with this one. So this is 1 mana here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's more than enough if I even attack with this 3. It's fine. Okay, it's scripting command. Sure. Tap all creatures. Do I wanna bother myself with using Gavony? I guess I might do. I can do something even better. No, it's not better. I don't want to, because I will use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and give back 1 more activation of Devoted Druid. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't wanna, because it doesn't make any difference. Probably 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm fine with this. Let's try with Vizier right now. Monolith is not enough. Logic not enough. Spell Snare, sure, but they don't play it right now. Path to Exile. Not gonna happen, my dear. This is not gonna happen. In case he has something like Mind Dispel, we can do it right here, right now. So this will be another Vizier, 4th mana, and we will try to hit. We'll try to hit some payoff with Collected Company. We still have 3 copies of Duskwatch, 3 copies of Kitchen Finks, of Eternal Witness. It would be more than enough, I guess. So desperate? No, I don't think so. Ah, that's not good. That's not good, because if our opponent has Sweeper, then we are just in miserable position. They wanna search? I guess I do. Yeah, it's very bad. I don't think we can handle and win this game after the Sweeper from here, so I'm gonna just play everything out. Pretty shame that we didn't hit it, because I think we kinda predicted what our opponent will do, and it unfortunately didn't help us too much. The only good news is that I think our opponent didn't have, at least last turn, didn't have. Jeez, what's going on? Path to Exile right now? Sure. I'm glad we have more than one Druid, more than one. What is going on? Okay. We have more than one Druid, more than one Vizier, so we are kinda covered in the case of infinite mana. He just needs a Sweeper, and pathing the upkeep, I don't think he has it. And I don't think our opponent realizes that we don't have infinite mana right now, because there was no need to do it yet. We don't want to show anything to our opponent, anything more. We're just gonna attack and pump with Gavony, and he just needs a top deck mass removal, or this is it. Because we have lots of power on the table. That's why Gavony is so important, and that's why I play 2 copies of it. And the good news is that I think we are against regular. We are up against just regular Druid control, not some freaking bet for us kind of Miracles version. Opt. Our opponent is thinking. I don't know if this is good option, if this is good news. Okay, he drew the card. This is not a terminus, not a miracle. Sure. Nice hit. Very nice hit. Good. We have skipped the draw step. Wrath of God. Terminus. No, come on! Ugh. Doesn't matter in which order we're gonna put them. Yeah. Jeez, that's so bad. That's so bad. Unfortunately, this is very bad matchup for me. I'm not gonna say unwinnable, but it's infinitely bad. And especially with a draw like this, that we were very close to combo off, we were very close to kill him, and right now we are just very close to being dead. I guess we still have some outs. I guess I'm gonna shuffle my whole all creatures I have. Oh jeez. Creatures I have put on the bottom of my library. This is very bad. Just Ballista or bust probably for us, because our opponent has fresh new cards, active Jace. It's not bad, not that bad, because he'll probably have to put it on back in our hand, not using Jace in another way, unless my opponent has another path to exile, which he probably does. Probably double scry to the bottom when they put those two cards back on top from their hand. Yeah, exactly. So we are in pretty bad spot. Guess our opponent just needs blocker, path, cryptic, but he has many outs. I don't need extra life, so we're gonna eat whatever we can from their graveyard. Starting with instance. I don't want to play it this way, but our opponent has 15 minutes on the clock. We are in, let's say, 3/4 of the first game. We're getting to the finish, but not too fast, in fact. I still have some outs, my opponent still has to finish me off. Jesus. It's just so bad. I'm gonna force lethal and then he's gonna play path. That's it, I suppose. Snapcaster Mage, sure. This is actually not that bad. 7 visions, doesn't matter. We'll see how it goes from here. Okay, so I'm gonna eat only snap just for Ooze to live. This bird's in hand doesn't matter, we're just gonna bluff something. We have taken many lands out of our deck, but I'm afraid we're still gonna draw some of them. Jesus. It's getting bad and bad, worse and worse. Eating the whole graveyard is a good idea in case they have some logic notes, search for Ascantas, or searches for Ascanta actually. We're gonna save some time, just passing to our turn. Yeah, speaking of lands. Some company would be nice. This is not nice. I haven't seen any sweeper besides Terminus, so I guess I can cut some Kitchen Finks because everything that is killing me is either putting on the bottom of library or exiling, so Finks is not too good. And unfortunately I have to try to go for combo. Yeah, let's count exactly. Have to go for combo next turn, next game. There's no way we can win with miracles with just regular damage. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna play this out and pray not to draw more lands. Wow, just a life away. I think our opponent has Terminus on top because he can just bounce this year. Going to 1 life. That's risky. That's very risky. And fetching, so he does not have set Terminus on top. Wow. Wow. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we still have some 1 or 2% for win this game. Ancestral Visions, Jesus, this is very all-in control version of the deck. This would be very difficult to win a long run. I'm afraid he has also some cryptic commands. Kitchen Finks. Not good, not bad, just decent. Well, so I can't even play this Kitchen Finks. Oh no, maybe he puffs Vizier. No, that's fine. If he counters this, I will play Birds and try to go with Exalted. But what I really need is Ballista. With Ballista, he just has counter, or I'm just gonna win. It is a very long game, and our opponent is playing not too fast. Yeah, and I have mentioned I don't like this way of playing, but we just might. Just disadvantage that who runs out of time loses. So, because we have at least 1, maybe even 2, maybe even quite long games ahead. Yeah, aggro. Fun starts. And this is the moment when Duskwatch is very good. If you hit Duskwatch with this company at the beginning of the game, you just win on the spot, but yeah, Jesus. But if we hit Duskwatch now, then we have, I don't know, 2 or 3 activations, hitting 2 or 3 creatures, just, putting pressure for next 2 or 3 consecutive turns. This is very important, that's why I played the full playset of them. The Fairy. Yeah, he's starting this cry action on us. We are very unlikely to win this game. In paper, I guess I would concede already, because we need still some time for next game, or two hopefully. I guess our opponent will place only lands on top. Hopefully it is fetch, because with this we can at least protect for next cry, or how people call it, fate seal of Jace. No, it's Noble Hierarch. That's fine. You can trade with Covenant, it's not bad. Gonna attack him. Trade with Covenant or kill his Snapcaster. Okay. Dandelion click. Ugh. Sure, what he reveals remained okay. Sure. Our opponent is not paying too much attention to the clock, I suppose. Because, I don't know, with 2 planeswalkers and 5 cards in hand, I would kill myself in 3 minutes, I guess. Or, our opponent might just milk himself. He has only 13 cards left. Oh, there is defer activation. Excuse me for a second. Oh, excuse me. What's going on? Oh, flooded strand. Blah blah blah. Puts the trigger on the stack. Discard something. Too much card in hand. Awesome. I would like to see other cards my opponent has. How many terminus they play. How many Subconverged Gorath of God main deck they have. Doesn't matter that much. He just has counterspell for sure. I don't see any other option. Another Ascanta, we draw another land. Wow. Yeah, they can just mill us with Jace. Gideon, sure. So what we see for next game is that they play Vandalion Click. They play 3 mana Gideon and Ascanta, so Abrupt Decay is more than good, and I guess we can bring in some Path to Exile. I have seen control decks playing some copies of Leradon Bringer or Jesus Underland. Leradon Bringer or Baneslayer Angel. Oh, awesome. And this is unbeatable for us on the ground, so we have to plot this. Okay, then Jace ultimate probably, yeah. We're just gonna pass. 7 minutes, I don't think this is enough. I'm not gonna sum up this game yet. We're taking as much information as we can. Set visions, sure. So what we have seen is probably playset of Celestial Knights, Jace the Fairy Gideon, very heavy planeswalker version, very heavy controlling, Ancestor Visions, Teferi. Okay, we have lost. Just to sum up, we had very good shot to win this very early. Unfortunately, our opponent had Terminus probably at the last moment. But this is a very difficult matchup, and I'm not gonna lie. We had lots of luck that we lasted this long. Okay, Abrupt Decays for Ascantas and some other stuff. Sin Collector, awesome against control. Voice of Resurgence, much better hate card than Kitchen Finks. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna play also some Path to Exile, we'll see how many. This is for sure not that good. Okay, cut one, Scavenging Ooze. I'm gonna cut probably the whole playset of Kitchen Finks, they don't have any rat, I haven't seen any. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna cut Viscera Seer. So, do we need 3 puffs? Maybe we can play with just 2. We're gonna cut 1 Vizier, we're gonna cut 1 or 2 Chord of Callings. We're gonna go not full combo version because they have so many answers that we can't do it. But we can play probably the most difficult game with this deck. Something in between combo and mid-range. We have mid-range stuff like Sin Collector, Brimaz, Voice, but we also have 3 Viziers plus 4 Druids, 2 Chords, 4 Companies, Ballista. This is very tricky because we really can't go full combo because they can have Dispel, Path, Mana Leak, Detention Sphere, just lots of things that stops us on the spot. But there is no late game. We just have to be something in between, and it's very difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Yuck. This is not good, but I will take my risk and keep this, because if we draw any to drop, we're gonna fetch hardly, so we're gonna take out some lands from our deck. And if we take some 2 drop, we can play it. If we hit with Sin Collector, then it's very good. I hope we just don't draw any more land. Okay. It gives us the option to go next turn and step Company, and then on tap goes Sin Collector. This is good. And we have Horizon Canopy, which is not a dead land. Also, 1 mana open means that our opponent does not have Mana Leak open. Only Dispel is an option. Dispel probably for or Path to Exile, but it doesn't stop Sin Collector from doing its job. Brimaz is awesome, but I want to start with this guy. Let's take a look. Terminus, Path, Jace. Yeah. I guess I have to play longer game. I'm gonna take the Terminus, because with Jace they can put it back on top, and it's just very bad. Unfortunately, our opponent has also double Path, so I kinda can't rely on my creatures anymore. I will just leave 4 mana open and pray they don't have counterspell for Company, because I want a Company when Jace is up. And maybe our opponent will take his shot on Horizon Canopy with Field of Remedies. He's not buffing it, very interesting. This is the land we have seen, yes, this is it. Come on, Jace. Okay, our opponent is playing this badly unless he has Terminus in hand and he puts it on top. Then playing Collective Company at the end step might be a very bad idea, but I can't let Jace leave. It's just, I just can't do it. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's awful. It's just so bad. I'm gonna draw a card and pray for some exalted creature. It's not gonna happen. So this is unfortunately very bad because our opponent might be with Terminus on top, but I can't not add anything to the board. So I'm gonna add something that is not too relevant right now. I'm gonna add Scavenging Ooze and pray not for Terminus, but I don't think it's gonna happen. It's not. Well, more than surprise. Yeah, in this case, if I played Brimaz or Voice, it would be much better, but I didn't want to play all in and get Terminused and just be dead. Teferi or Yeah, Teferi, sure. Yeah, and the bad news is that he can untap 2 lands and play double path, and we're still in very bad shape. Hopefully we draw something relevant. This is not bad. I guess he will path right now. No! Very interesting. I don't want to say anything bad about my opponents, because we can lose 0-2 and that's all. But I don't think our opponent is playing this game too well, the same as previous one. Sure. Sure again. And the fact that our opponent is not playing too well is helping us strongly, because this is, as I mentioned, very difficult matchup. And this is the reason why I like Voice more than Finks, because he adds some value. Finks gives us life, it doesn't matter against blue-white control. What our opponent did, the plays oust, okay. Sure. On the bottom, yeah, second from the top. That's fine, I guess. We can still get him with company. Our opponent has 6 cards in hand. I think I just have to make him tap out and try to kill one of Planeswalkers with my creatures. In case he does not have it, then we might hit Voice. Remand. Remand is fine. What would be nice? Land is not nice, unfortunately. I'm gonna attack Jace with both, because he's right now more threatening. We still have some times for Teferi to... Yeah, for Teferi to go ultimate. But as I mentioned, this game and the whole match is just awful. Jesus, another one. No, unfortunately we have the last basic in hand. Yep, so our opponent is just killing us with removal and card advantage and everything else. Second from the top. Serum Vision, sure. If they activate Jace, yes, no, this is Fate Seal, aka Scry. Okay, I think I will just play out the company, because if they have counterspell right now, they will have it next turn and the turn after that, so it makes no difference for me. Baneslayer engine. Exactly as I thought. They play some big angels after sideboard. And we have 2 paths in the main. But I don't think it's gonna matter. Our opponent either will kill us in time or just lose because of time. We're not gonna win this game anyway. Yeah, we're destroying something. Sure. We don't have anything to search for, but as far as we have shuffled back this Brimaz, I'm just gonna fetch for something. For another tomb. I guess I have to do it now. makes no difference for me. If they have Dispel or Counterspell, they just have it. I can't do anything about it. Alright, I have Duskwatch, and I think I'm gonna activate it now. If we hit Vizier, then it's done. Witness is good too. Okay, I will leave one activation back and see what's gonna happen. Nine cards. That's a lot. Rest in peace. Okay. Yeah, let's take on the Druid and give us one more shot with going combo. How many looks we want to have? We want to try as many as possible. I guess I will play it this way. Just leave one back to block, because we're almost dead on board. He has 9 damage already. And getting closer to activate the second Call Knight. Yeah. Not so good. We can still try to survive turn or two. How many Viziers I have got? One. Shame that we haven't found any. Okay, our opponent activates Chase plus on us, and doesn't matter that much because I'm still gonna use Duskwatch. Devoted Druid, Qasali Pridemage. Qasali is good. Oh, I don't like it. You have to flip this guy. Puff. Puff is more than okay. I'm gonna do it like this, and like this. Or 4 is enough, maybe. Is 4 enough? I'm not sure. I'm gonna do it like that. And attack Jace. Let's see what my opponent's going to do. At least 2 minutes clock. Maybe we're gonna kill Jace. I don't believe in this, but wow. Where is the buff? Wow, again. This is very nice. Actually, very nice. Where is mass removal? Where is anything? Where's Terminus? No! Activate Call Knight, please! Yes! Good! Interesting. What is the plan for my opponent? My opponent to protect the fairy? I'm not sure. And I have to try it this way. I have at least a couple more looks for Vizier, so it doesn't matter if I do it right now, and puffing Baneslayer is just better. Probably they will even play some hard negative. Okay. I don't need to destroy Rest in Peace yet. It's a shame I can't. It's a shame I can't get back Path with Witness, but it happens. I will play it out, but I don't want to shuffle. I know that many bad cards went to the bottom. Jesus. Those Viziers. And where comes counter magic? Okay, interesting. Is he digging for something or what? Scry on top is very bad news. Scripting command. Vendilion click. Targeting who? Targeting him, okay. What they will put on the bottom? Good news is that they have played lots of removals. 3 path is already gone. Spellsnare, I don't know. Spellsnare. Whoa! Damn! We are winning this! Unbelievable! Right now is the part I'm still shocked. But I will still go for Walking Ballista. Another Vizier, I don't know, it doesn't matter. And before I cast this Ballista, I will sacrifice Qasali and destroy Rest in Peace, because if they counter this, I don't know how, but they could. I just want to have it in graveyard. Okay, we are short in time again as well, as our opponent is. Walking Ballista is here, awesome. I'm not gonna cast it on 20 or 33 because it takes just too much time. And if we win this game, we are winning by time. 44 seconds, it's not enough to play any single turn probably next game. Any single turn probably. Excuse me. How much counters on Ballista we need? I guess we need 7 for Teferi, 1 for Vendilion and 5. So this is 13. And we need it still on the battlefield, so we need 14. Or maybe not. We can do it differently. I can cast Ballista for 7, kill Baneslayer and Vendilion Click, and then finish off Teferi. This is better. Will this be in? Yeah, it's in. Awesome. Everything into Teferi. Wow, I'm still shocked that we managed to get this game back. I don't know what my opponent had in hand, what he has in hand, but because he didn't do much actually. He played this Vizier and every single path. Cryptic. Yeah, that's it. Our opponent is running out of time. Jeez, that was a heck of a game. It was finished in a very strange way, because you're not gonna see games like this in paper. But well, we're online, so sometimes we suffer, sometimes we get our points. Jesus, that was very very interesting and strange. So thanks for watching, and I will record something. I mean the next round in a couple of seconds. Thank you very much.